And another thing I would love to talk about is sex toys. Sex toys, definitely we've heard of it, and I'm sure we've even seen sex dolls. People purchase sex dolls. Okay, they even have to dress it up, put it beside themselves in the car, ride with it and all of that. Believing that that's just all they need. They don't need women in their lives. I think for sex, if God wants us to have a doll, He won't create a woman that is living. He will just say, oh, Adam, this sex organ I've given you, all you need is a sex doll, just a dummy that you can just always insert it into. So for me, I think the doll cannot even experience pleasure. You are the only one experiencing pleasure. For sex, it should be equal pleasure. So I don't think it is being spiritual in that manner. Especially when you say you are a Christian, or okay, you are a believer and then you want to follow the spiritual order. A sex doll cannot carry a baby, won't give you a child. Well, let's put that aside. I wrote more into details about sex dolls and more that you would love to know, and a perspective that probably you already know or you want to know more. It's in my book, Sex and Spirituality. I'll talk about the other things about sex toys. It's a device that is usually to enhance human sexual pleasure. We're talking about dildo or vibrators. We all know many are created to vibrate, some are not, depending on the need that is needed. Yeah. Where does sex toys comes in for believers? I want to believe that there is no invention without a reason behind it, and I want to also believe that God gives knowledge, He gives inkling, and how or the purpose which we use it for is very, very important. One of the places where I think sex toys could matter in marriage is probably when your spouse is ill and your body will still ask for it. Somehow you still want to have sex, but probably your spouse at that point in time is not empowered to be able to handle that, to be able to be there for you sexually. That is where you can easily use a vibrator rather than going out and looking for someone else where you have intimate moments with. Why do I call this about intimate? We need to understand that sex comes with intimacy. It creates bond. By the time you begin to go out for sexual pleasure while you're waiting for your spouse to heal up and a whole lot of that, you are already creating another bond with someone else. Any other thing can happen, STD, extra premarital sex, or unplanned pregnancy can also come up. A whole lot of other things, and definitely hurt your spouse too in the end. But you can employ sex toys as long as it is within the confines of your marriage. Remember that marriage is honorable in all, the bed undefiled. Marriage is honorable in all, the bed undefiled. When you're using your sex toys between you and your spouse, communicate everything, communicate your need, so that while you have your ill spouse, you're not going out there. Let them know. They might not be able to comprehend, but probably before that, these are the things that you plan and you prepare ahead of. Do you understand? The Bible says that a wise man foresees evil and hides what? And hides himself. So the comfort of you are not opening the door for the devil to come in, for temptations to come in that regard. So you can employ sex toys. And definitely, as long as I will tell you that, okay, well, you can use sex toys, can be indifferent about it and all that, but ensure that the way you are using it is not going to send you to ER. I mean, it's not going to send you to the emergency room. Like it is, there is modesty in everything that we do. When you eat too much, you're likely going to have issues. So when you drink too much also, you're likely going to have issues. Just same way with sex, or same way how you use your sex toys. There is moderacy in everything that we definitely need to do. And there are some people that probably they've been addicted to masturbation or pornography even before they got married. So usually they've been self-satisfying. They've always satisfied themselves even before they got married. So it's really very hard to go on with their partner when it comes to sex. Sometimes when they have sex with them, they are not satisfied until after the sex, they still have to use their sex toys. We can talk about this when it comes to addiction or how to break addiction and all that. Most of the time, the other spouse is not happy. They might just not show it, but really it is not. So you need to communicate and find a balance. Oh, okay, I think I'm addicted. Then how do I break this addiction? You can actually look at that. You need to maximize your sex organs. As much as I've told you what sex toys can be used for, I think you should also maximize your sex organs. God gave it to us. I don't think they should go rotten somehow. Use it like the way we use our brain, you know. Use it with your spouse, use your sex organs, have sex regularly, get bonded regularly, and I'm very sure that you will enjoy your time together, always together.